Map 5 of Doom 2 is the waste tunnels, which is where things start getting a little more interesting. As you can see there, we have to be very careful of an ambush. There are many parts of the Doom franchise that attempt to lure you into a bad situation as I jump out and lure myself into a bad situation. And now that the crisis has been averted, I'm Ben. I'm playing through Doom 2 with Compelled Cooperation. Thank you for joining me, and hopefully you had a chance to check out the previous episodes leading up to this. If not, I'm sure that you can take a gander at those when we're done here. But right now, we have demons to kill and bad dudes to shoot at from across the courtyard. Lots of teases at future areas in the various different Doom games. And this is new. And something tells me that I should go in there. So let's try this again. Oh, well, that wasn't very nice, but I see something behind me once I take care of these guys. That will be very nice. And there we go. Our first plasma gun, which we can then hang on to. And now we're only missing one weapon. And I should actually grab some of that stuff. Now the only weapon we still have left is the BFG. 3 guesses what that stands for. And it'll be a little while before we can grab that for ourselves, but once we do, we can hang on to it for the rest of the game. As long as I don't die. The BFG is the most powerful gun in the game, but also the least understood by most people. It actually operates in a very consistent manner. It's just that most people don't quite understand what that is. But I will get into more detail of that when I actually get the gun and can show you. In the meantime, let's deal with these creepy passageways. The lack of light is something that always weirds me out, even in games like this. Which is why I have owned Fear, but have not played through it. It's also why I own Amnesia to the Dark Descent and have not played through it. Lots of fun switches to deal with here. Hey! More friends. Our friends shoot at each other as a form of greeting. It's a thing that we do. You probably wouldn't understand. Lots of guys down here like sewage. Although I have to say, the water is looking very clean. Usually you end up seeing the weird green nukage pools and places like this, but it's the nice blue, clear water. I wouldn't drink it, given the bodies now floating in it, but it's not hurting us, which is a welcome reprieve, given that most things in Doom want to hurt you. Doom 2 is no exception, nor are the floors any exception, nor are the ceilings in some places an exception. Thankfully, thus far, I've managed to find enough of the secrets that I've pretty much been rolling around with fairly high health this entire time, playing along cautiously, which is a playstyle that try desperately to argue for the legitimacy of slow and careful and methodical play. But there are a lot of great speedruns out there, a lot of great speedrunners that do much better than I could ever do, at least without dedicating a significant chunk of my time to it. But if you ever check out any of the stuff that's on Games Done Quick, there's a ton of awesome Doom speedruns. And of course, Doom has one of the original speedrunning databases. You can actually upload demos or download demos. You can do both. You can download other people's demos. Hey, this guy looks familiar. That was the Hell Knight, who is a Baron of Hell with much less hit points. You notice his coloring is different, but he still packs the same punch. Anyway, going back to what I was saying before, if you download a demo from any of the speedrunning databases, you can run it through on your game and watch as the game will play itself, and you can see all the crazy things that someone can do, or you can just search it on YouTube, which is probably easier. One of the cool things about Doom is that since all of the randomness is pseudo-random, hey, and it's not actually random, it makes it so that it's easy to replicate. So if someone just has the demo feed of everything that they did in a level, you can play it back on a different person's console or a different person's computer and get the same result, which is a way of verifying speedruns and other cool things. Back from before was popular. Ow. Ow. Alright, I'm a little out of practice with the fireball dodging here, but I'm getting back into the swing of things. Now we've got 3 big openings on the now our left. And the middle one is the exit, but we want to hit the secret first. And it's okay that we drop down because I can kill these guys down here. More specters to deal with. And apparently I'm not good at doing the thing that I used to be able to do, which was the diagonal running to get a little further, and maybe I should just give up. Actually, maybe I should not give up doing the thing, but do it normally, because I feel like... There we go, okay. Diagonal running is something that I can still do, albeit not well. So let's go ahead and finish up on this level. Now that we have found all of our secrets and potentially everything else, we'll see. And I'll see you next time.